We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. 2 1-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
A first down carry for Henry. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Derrick Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked it
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sacked.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing on second and long. Tannehill flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
By
Josh Allen in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Here's Tannehill. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Last year's All-Pro punter, Brett Kern, comes on for Tennessee. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. McSorley, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This is Henry, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Jaguars 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Caught out left side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. And this one complete to Gafford. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars, nothing.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. It'll be McSorley again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Danico Autry in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
2nd down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. McSorley got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
Rico Gafford, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Across midfield.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage.
10-10 at their own 11-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
A pickup on the play.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
2nd down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. McSorley, and he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Draw play. This is Henry. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill, and it's complete. Henry, and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Khalif Raymond. He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Tannehill. He'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a pickup of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Oh, he fakes a spike. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They go play action now with McSorley. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing is McSorley. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
DJ Chark.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. McSorley once more looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
The 21-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Josh Allen on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
They'll run it again with Henry. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Tannehill on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Check, 47. Let's go, D.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now it's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The tackle made by Miles Jack. A 3-yard pickup.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 7.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, it's Henry, and he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
To the 48-yard line.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you... Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
25 yards. And a Jaguar.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. McSorley from the shotgun. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Titans 14, Jaguars 13.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. On the slant, this is Chark. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now this throw caught left side. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. It'll be McSorley again. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
19. Titans 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Off play action, Tannehill. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And the Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Open man, Butler complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
They go play action now with McSorley. Open man completes it to Butler. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. McSorley sets to pass. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And a Jaguar 1st down.
McSorley once more looks to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. The tackle made by Calebon Chason.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Trips over here. There's overload. 47. Quick. 47. Check. 47. Nice.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Throwing left side. It's complete.
That's good for a 10.
A gain there of 21 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Hill on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
A big spot now for Stephen Gostkowski. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
26-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It